Hello and welcome back to the Pigeon Podcast. I'm your host, I'm Dead Pigeon, and today I'm joined by my main co-host, Ryan.
Hello.
And our regular co-host, Jacob.
What is up? I'm the co-host.
You are the co-host in this specific instance, since we don't have four people.
That is true. All right.
Today, it is just us three, a little bit more of a secluded, but a little bit more focused in a way. We're going to have some more, maybe we'll have some more articulate conversations.
Do you really just use the word articulate?
Did you really just make fun of me for using the word
I
articulate?
did. I really did, Hunter.
I don't appreciate that.
I'm sorry.
First off, I want to address the lack of podcast for last week. We apologize.
We were tired.
There was a lot going on. Everyone was tired. And on Sunday, we were going to record on Sunday. I wasn't available on the Saturday. And that Sunday, I just wasn't really, feeling it. And everyone else wasn't either.
Yep.
And so we just kind of took that break, which I know is kind of a bummer because it was the second week we were supposed to record. I bet everyone thought we were dead, but contrary to popular belief, we are not dead. Yeah, we are not dead.
Yeah, straight facts.
Everybody thought that.
Everyone did think that we were dead.
Like, literally everybody.
Even I thought I was dead.
Wait, really?
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised I'm not.
Oh, yeah. Surprise! You're not dead.
That's a surprise. I'm kind of
But yeah, we're back, and hopefully we'll have more of a steady schedule from here forward. But yeah,
Yes, sir.
today it is just us three. I do have some topics that I wanted to touch on, some stuff that I wanted to get to at some point. We don't have to get to it at any specific point. But
Yeah, just
three
some-
main things that I want to talk
Yeah.
about, and then I have all my general stuff as well. And then you guys can pitch in if you want as well.
Yeah, just some
But do you want
general
me to
stuff to
I
make
can
sure
go
we
ahead
don't
and get
just go.
started. Yeah, just
I'm running
that we're
everywhere.
not like dying and there's not dead silence.
All right, time to mine some diamonds, boys.
First thing I want to, oh yeah, just a reminder for any listeners, Jacob is still playing on
I am playing on Minecraft World. Oh,
the Minecraft world that is specifically for the podcast. He just got diamonds, right?
yeah, that's 5 diamonds. Very proud.
You got 5 diamonds, so
Got 5
hopefully
diamonds,
he will be able to get to something. Jacob, what you should do is you should get to a point where you can like have like full sets of diamonds for every co-host, and then like one
Just
for
join.
for a video, we'll all go on there and we'll all put on the stuff that you grinded for, and
guys just take
and we'll beat the
turns.
Ender Dragon.
I'm down. It might take me a
That would
half
be
minute, though.
really sick.
Especially if I'm only doing it for like an hour or two once a week.
Well, we'll take a couple of podcasts, but
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
get there eventually.
Yeah. Alright.
So the first thing I wanted to talk about was Trials of Osiris coming back to
That was
Destiny
Osiris.
2.
Yep.
Which is ironic because last podcast I actually brought it up and I was ranting about it.
Wait, hold on.
I do remember this because we all were like, yeah, maybe we should move
I
on.
thought it was
Yeah.
coming back. Hold on. I thought.
No,
it
they
was,
didn't
like,
announce
back
it
at that
yet.
point. Did you not know that?
No, they hadn't announced it.
At that
They-
point,
they
they
announced it a
hadn't
couple
days
officially
after.
announced it,
So
but they just
Kyber-
announced it like.
So-
Kyber is
so
literally just
I
insane.
predicted it. I
Oh,
predicted
because I thought
Trials.
I thought we were talking about it upcoming. I did not realize you were trying to explain it to me. Well,
No, I was just talking about it because I went on the
Oh.
rant because we were just talking about like our
Hunter
favorite
just really
games and
neither.
stuff. Yeah, I just felt like ranting.
Alright.
But yeah, you guys excited for it? I know I am.
I mean, I guess I'll talk first since I already started talking. I did not play Trials in D1 because I did not play D1 because, you know, I just did not play D1 as you do. But I'm actually looking forward to a very sweatier type of gameplay because honestly, I kind of missing some like really hard sweat like
Mhm. I know
competitive
what you
type
mean.
of game. Because
Something
like for
that
me,
you
it used
can-
to be Rainbow, but then Rainbow is just, God.
It gets repetitive. After a
Yeah.
while.
It does.
And that's why I'm looking forward to this because this is something new. It's something that we can look forward to doing
Yeah.
every weekend. If they do keep it weekends, I think they will. They might not. I don't know. But it will definitely be something that we can look forward to. And then as soon as the weekend comes, we just grind, trying to get to the lighthouse. It might not happen, but we can hope. Yeah.
Yeah, me and Hunter were grinding out Destiny before this
We
to
were grinding this morning, trying
yeah,
to just do whatever
trying
we
to just
could,
get some
try and
stuff,
get
get a
get
little
some
bit of
stuff, get
light
a little
up,
bit
get some exotics, some good
prepared.
guns, the usual.
Yeah.
You already know.
Um,
You already know.
I did play a couple Crucible games with myself this morning, and I did pretty okay with the sniper. And then
Yeah,
I
yeah. You told me
did
you were
bad.
sniping good.
Yeah, I was sniping okay. I got like 22 kills in one game, and then like half
Oh,
of them
bro.
were snipes, and like all
Alright, so
headshots too.
11. Alright.
And then the next game I went like 10 and 12, I think. So
That's just me in every FPS game. I do really good, and I just go like horrible.
it's spontaneous flash of horrid performance. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to do it with a variety of people as well. Get some Jacob and maybe your brother Toby will play
Yeah,
with
me and my
us.
brother. You. I wonder if
Um,
Daquan or someone else will get back on it.
maybe I don't know. It might. Will it be? Do you think it's going to be available for just base game players?
I
I don't
think I
know.
won't. I don't know. It'll either be Shadowkeep or just base. It'll be one
Or
of the
it
two.
might be. You might have to have the new season thing.
If you have to have the new season pass, oh god,
That would be AIDS.
that would suck because I do
Yeah,
not
that
have.
would suck. 'Cause no one.
Yeah.
A lot of people did not buy that. What else? Oh yeah, and then I have some other friends too that I would look forward to playing it with.
Yeah.
Ryan, are
I just
you
feel like it's
excited?
yeah, Ryan.
Yeah. All my Destiny friends are on PlayStation, so unfortunately I'm not able to, transfer that over to the PC because
Yeah.
everybody
Well,
else
I
is.
play it with you on PC, but we need a third person, and we don't have.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jacob, you just need to summon
I
money and
just
buy
Oh,
buy a
I know.
PC.
I know Jared does have it on PC. Well, his dad has it on his PC.
well, I mean,
But
it is kind of free.
Does he have the cross save linked?
no,
Okay.
It's
I don't
tough.
know.
uh, okay.
That's maybe
Yeah.
something we could look forward to in the future.
Definitely, because like I said before, it's like the one thing
Yeah,
I
it's
was looking forward to this year was something that would like revive Destiny, make it a
And overall,
fun
just
game.
games in general, just a bit of diversity.
Yeah, something that makes them fun to play, something that you want to return to, visit a little bit, have some
Yeah,
fun with
because
the
honestly, I
boys.
feel like that's been lacking in a lot of games.
Yeah,
For
a
me,
lot of games
personally,
have just
lately.
been really boring.
It's just gotten
lately.
repetitive. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's honestly kind of sad because
I've been playing a lot of Pokemon though. I've been really into Pokemon. Got my first shiny on Wednesday, and I'm
Ooh.
hyped.
What was it?
Yeah,
What
it
Pokemon
was
it?
Dreepy. It's that new like dragon jet.
Wait,
Dude.
wait. Are you talking about Pokemon Go or like the Sword and Shield?
Sword and Shield.
Okay, I thought you said Go.
No,
I didn't have
no,
a
that's
Switch, so I
I'm not a
cannot play
loser.
it. But okay, it's not 2013 for you.
I'm. Wait, when did that game come out? It's like 2016, I think.
At least 2014, 2016, something like that. It's been a couple of years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's no,
I remember when it first came out. 'Cause
literally
I
hyped for
was,
like a week.
I was living in Germany when it came out, and
Really?
in my area there was only one like Pokestop, and it was like the local church.
Oh god.
So I had to like walk over to the church, pull it up, and then just walk around the church in circles until it refreshed. And I remember the day it came out, there's like a bunch of other people also walking out by the
It's
church.
Monday.
It was really weird. What were you saying, Ryan?
I was like, Mom, you wanna go to church? Church? What? It's Monday. And
Pokemon.
I love Jesus.
Pokemon. I remember I put my gloves on, I get my backpack, I get my hat on, and just go outside and just go like, I'm a
Does your hat
Pokemon
backwards or
trainer.
forwards?
What?
Does your hat go forwards or backwards?
Forwards. Listen, you don't see Ash Ketchum with the backwards hat, bro.
He does his hat on backwards whenever he's in a hot duel, bro. Whenever he needs that extra bit of concentration, he flips his hat backwards. He's like, the moon is now, or something. No. Not watch Pokemon in a few years.
I don't either.
So
Go
that
on.
is probably not what his voice sounds like. And if it is, hire new voice actors, please. Please.
Okay, well, glad we touched
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah, that was a bit of a tangent. Just about Pokemon Go.
So another thing I want to talk about is this new epidemic. I don't know if you guys have heard of it before.
COVID
It's
19.
yeah, it's called the COVID-19 virus.
COVID-19.
Also
yes.
known
Otherwise
as the
the-
coronavirus.
Corona time. Dun,
Coronavirus.
Dun,
Yeah,
dun,
yeah,
dun.
yeah,
God, I hate myself for that one. All right, continue. Let's
Um,
never do that again. But continue. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked.
it's been rapidly
It's been
increasing
a
in
thing.
severity. It's been a
It's
thing.
like
Um,
it's,
I think
would've
at this
thought?
point, last time I checked,
mortality
there was
rates is
14
like-
Americans that had died.
Yeah, it's like mortality rate is 3.4, I believe. At
Actually,
least in the last
it's
couple
even
days.
lower. It's depending on the age
Oh,
group.
really? Yeah.
I think it's around
well-
4.0 for seniors,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
even it's like less
If
than
you-
2 for anyone like under the age of 30.
Yeah, basically it's just about if you have like a compromised immune system, or if you're like really old,
If you
and, like,
have-
a really bad immune system.
If you have something that can fight off
Because it's kind of
simple
like the
infection.
flu, pretty much. Like
It's
if you don't get the flu normally, yeah.
because you
the
don't
only
get
problem
the flu.
is that if
So there's
everyone
a bunch
would
of
get
people that don't get the flu. There's a lot that do. And there's a lot.
Yeah,
that
I don't even take flu shots. I don't get the flu most.
I didn't do the flu shot this year, and I didn't get it. So
My parents never give me
The flu or the coronavirus?
the corona, I didn't get it this year.
That's you did this year, bro.
Poggers did get the
Yeah.
did get the corona.
Yeah,
Sweet.
But like the only problem with it is that if people do start getting infected and the death rates do go up, we're gonna have like a Spanish flu type situation. I don't know if you guys know.
I don't-
But, the Spanish
Yeah,
flu
no,
killed more
Spanish flu
people
is-
than World War One.
What about World
So
War
is
II?
the flu. So
Did it kill more people than World War II?
No,
I don't know, but it's
think
killed
so,
a lot of
but,
people.
Um,
Wait,
And it's
let's
still
check.
around
I'm
today.
gonna check.
Okay.
okay, that's a very odd thing to look at. But see, the thing about like Ebola and like higher severity diseases that if like Ebola, I think its kill rate is like 50%. So like, if you get that, it's like you're basically gonna die, right? But like this, it's literally just a really bad
I do
case of
believe
the
they.
flu.
I think they developed a cure
yeah,
for
but just,
Ebola.
They're working on a
Cure for,
vaccine because like
corona?
the White House team or whatever.
I mean, yeah. The problem is that it's a virus.
Well,
so
you know,
it will
well, I
be
don't know.
hard to
It's like the
vaccine for.
team that the president put together.
Yeah, I
It's
got
got like
you,
a
yeah.
bunch of random
Oh,
people led by
right,
Mike
okay.
Pence or whatever, to develop a vaccine. And I saw on the news the other day that they said that they were like months away from finishing it.
Yeah, because oh my god, dude! I just found I'm sorry,
Died
6 diamonds.
In World War II.
Okay, I currently have 12 diamonds.
Oh, it did not kill as many people as World
Well,
War
yeah,
II.
World War II
II,
was kinda crazy.
75 million people
I
died.
want. Do Holocaust victims count as deaths in World War II? Like, it's kind of more.
40
like,
million
I want-
civilians died. Wow.
That's probably the Holocaust. Yeah. Okay.
I thought 6 million Jews died.
Well, yeah, but Russia was horrible, dude. Because like, if you're trapped in one of the cities that were besieged, you were literally screwed.
Hmm.
Because Russia has so many people in it. Because big country.
Yeah,
Yes, you do.
honestly, I'm not worried at all
Oh,
about it.
shoot,
I
that's
know there's
good.
some people that
Yeah.
are like really, really.
Yeah, because
Like,
think about like
freaking out.
Ebola and like all the other diseases that we've had over the
Stuff that's come up.
couple of
It
years.
just goes away.
Yeah, it's just especially
has-
since we live in like a good country with like
Yeah, we have a
good healthcare.
society that is able to
I
stabilize
don't live in,
and
like,
seclude
the
those
middle
that.
of
We're
I
able
don't
to
live in a
quickly
village.
identify and quarantine those that have it. And
Correct.
At the,
And as long
and
as we
we're
keep
able to deal with
quarantining,
it like
we'll be
that
fine.
so
They've
quick.
already established a lot of quarantine camps,
Mhm.
or
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
around major hotspots.
Yeah. Like Washington and California.
New
I did
York.
see that the first couple
I
of
think
cases were confirmed in
Chicago
Florida.
is a
though.
big one because they have like the big airport in
Yeah,
Chicago.
Chicago does have
Yeah,
the big airport.
Chicago
Atlanta
and
has
New
the
York
biggest
have big-
airport. But
Is it the biggest airport? I thought
Chicago.
LAX was the biggest one, or maybe one in
think
New York or something. Oh,
I think-
at least in the
well-
U.S. I bet one in Shanghai or something is bigger, but
oh yeah, I
Yeah,
think-
the
I'm
one
pretty
in
sure Atlanta
Shanghai, or is it Hong? Oh, no, it's Shanghai.
I don't know. It was probably one of them in China or something.
Wait, I'm gonna look it up.
Biggest airport. This episode is just full of Hunter looking things up.
This is a learning episode.
This is a
Denver
very
International Airport.
Really? The Denver?
This is the largest, like in size, in actual size. It is 135.69
flight
kilometers
traffic?
squared.
Okay, put that in
what
U.S.
is-
terms, please. I'm American. I don't speak your Metric
actually, okay,
system.
so I found it. The Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport is
I
the
guess that makes
biggest.
sense because if you
It
you
is
go
the
from
world's
like,
busiest airport by passenger traffic and number of
'cause if-
landings and takeoffs.
yeah, because if you have to go across the U.S. or across oh
Oh,
god, is
if you're
it
going
the
over to
Pacific
Europe,
Ocean?
no,
Is that
it's
Pacific
the
or Atlantic?
Atlantic.
That's the Atlantic. Yeah, because Pacific is
Yeah,
California.
because it's right next to Atlanta.
Yeah, because if you have to cross
That's
over,
how I
you'll have to
remember
make a
that.
stop so you can refuel and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
It's
makes
right
sense.
next to my home.
Really?
Atlanta.
You live right next to the airport?
Atlanta.
That must suck.
I don't. Well,
Most busiest airport, dude. That would suck. There's so many planes flying
no,
over you.
dude, it's nice though. It's not a bad airport. I've had to fly in there.
Only
several
time I've
times.
ever
It's
flown from it was either Springfield or St. Louis to Texas.
nice. Why are you going
And
there?
I
I've
was
flown
probably like
a
6.
good amount in my
my
life.
girlfriend, so-
And
Oh,
I
yeah.
adore flying in general.
That's my only plan. That was
It's a
one-way
really
trip, so
it's
the other way I rode back.
flying is a nice experience. I enjoy it
I also enjoy it.
because it's calm. It's like a road trip. I also like road trips.
Dude, I like road trips.
If it's
I
a
feel
thing
road
where
trips
I
are
just
very
have to
fun.
sit and wait, I'm able to find something to do. I'm able to sleep and listen to some music or
Yeah, dude.
play on the Switch now. Now that I can do that, play some.
And play some
Because
Pokemon.
yeah, Pokemon is actually really iconic for me on road trips and flights and stuff. Because when I was a kid, I'd always just play Pokemon, and now I
yeah,
still
bro.
do that. So
I
I'm still like 5.
need Some of this.
Actually,
and some buckets.
I don't remember when I got my Switch. I think I was like 7.
I
Not
actually
my
made an iron sword
Pokemon,
instead of a
sorry.
bucket. I'm
Sorry.
sorry.
Back to Pokemon again. Corona.
Yes, the
Corona.
coronavirus. Okay,
So yeah, we did be doing good at quarantining. Also, our age group has like a 0.2 death rate.
yeah,
so-
because most of us
We're healthy
don't
boys.
most of us
Yeah.
don't go to like work or anything. We can just. The worst thing that would happen is if it hits school, but then it's like it's quarantine all the
Yeah, because at that point
I
they
do
just shut
believe,
down the district. And
There
then
has
boom,
been a
done.
confirmed case here in the state that we
Yeah,
live
yeah.
in.
I think there was one on Fort Leonard Wood. I don't know if that's true or not.
I
think
have heard
that-
so
I
many
think that was
rumors
just
that I have
rumors.
no idea
Yeah.
what's happening now. Did the CDC
Honestly-
confirm one in Missouri?
I'll
Yeah.
check right now. I've like
Ooh.
filled
Yeah,
out a
they have
map,
confirmed one.
real-time map thing.
Ooh, where at?
Check.
Good question.
Probably St. Louis.
Yeah, I would recommend. I would think St.
Either
Louis
that or
or
Jeff City.
And
yeah, or Jeff City or Kansas City.
I don't like the fact that I type in MI
Yeah.
and then Missouri is
So
not
one of the
top
big
3.
ones.
Just type in MO.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was at Fort Leonard Wood either, though. There's so many ins and outs. But the thing about it is, because it's military, they're gonna figure it out like that, and then just boom, put him into like seclusion and never let him see the light of day,
Yep.
and it will be easily dealt with.
I want-
So.
Okay, apparently there's a town in Missouri called Corona, but without like. Dude, that's iconic.
Dude, where am I from?
Missouri, literally,
Oregon
they're
County
so
in the US state of Missouri.
they're so
So-
unoriginal with their
They
Ball,
are.
Bolivar
Their
County. I
name-
can. Dude, I'm
their
mad that
names
Bolivar County is not Bolivia County. Coronavirus. Well, I think it's spelled wrong. So, COVD.
CVID.
Okay, Kansas City. Talking about its test kits. Springfield health leaders forming task force to
Corona,
prepare for
Missouri.
coronavirus for tested. I don't know if that means that it's there or not. Map. Have coronavirus cases been reported in Missouri or Illinois? St. Louis Post Dispatch.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, while you're figuring that out, I mean, I don't know. I don't know whether or not it's safe to compare it to past diseases because I feel like if we
Yeah, all
do-
diseases in the end are really.
It looks like
different.
none.
they're very different.
Yeah.
So if we do compare it to something in the past and be like, no, it's fine, it'll end up just
Well, I
okay.
mean, yeah.
Then,
I'm just
and then when it
thinking
does
it'll-
blow up, everyone's like freaking out.
I mean,
Um,
I understand being like worried, but at the same time, mass panic is not.
exactly. It's not the great.
And a lot of it is just exaggerated by the media.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
yeah, the
think
media
that-
loves
yeah.
to blow this up.
Yeah.
And then pin it on the president.
Yeah. Also, it says there's no case in Arkansas or Missouri, but there is 1 to 5 in Illinois. Because Chicago.
Which is right next to it.
Yeah.
Which could probably
Because Chicago.
just walk a couple steps.
It's not
and
necessarily
reach
just
it.
because Chicago. They also have Springfield and other bigger.
No, Springfield's in
There's
Missouri,
a-
dog.
there's
You
a
don't.
There's a
Springfield,
Springfield
Illinois.
and
There's
Yeah,
a Springfield
that's the
everywhere.
capital.
I'm
Yeah,
willing to bet
literally
there's a
just-
Springfield.
such a common city name
Yeah,
that
Springfield's common.
Dude, there's one in The
everybody
Simpsons.
is.
Shut up.
Wow.
Hey, money in the gifting. How much obsidian do I need for Netherworld? 12? 14.
Okay, so
I'm gonna get 20.
moving on from that,
Continue.
I also wanted to talk about me and Ryan. Well, Ryan and I. Sorry, I know that's incorrect grammar. Ryan and I and our football stuff. 'Cause
So, yep.
lately
I'm
we've
not
been
a big
playing a lot of
football guy.
football. I know Jacob says he's not a big football guy. Hopefully we
I'm
can
not a
convert
big
him.
football. I know the rules of football and I can watch it without
Maybe
being
we
like,
can
what's
enlighten
happening.
him
It's
one
not
day.
Maybe
for
maybe
me.
we
It's
could
not like
show him how
hockey where I can't even watch it properly. Like football, I can
But-
watch and I can be like, okay, I understand, but I'm not like, this guy had like the best throwing, like best passing yards in the 2016 Super Bowl.
That is
And
literally.
their
That
other
is
quarterback.
Ryan. That is Ryan's
I
that
do
guy.
not know.
Ryan
I'm
is
not
that guy.
Like,
Ryan.
I can watch and I can be like, okay, these teams, but I
Ryan
cannot
knows
name
so
their
many names.
rosters
Like
or
he'll just like spit them out, and
Yeah,
I have
yeah, I
no
can't-
idea
yeah.
how he remembers those.
like I can watch and I can appreciate it, but I'm not gonna like go out of my way to just watch because I just don't find that much enjoyment. But continue about your
Man,
what you've actually been
Bob
doing here with
just came
football.
on. This is sick.
Please,
Yeah,
I'm trying to
so
get distracted.
me and
over you
Ryan has
not
been
liking
going out
football.
a lot, playing a lot of football. I've been trying to improve my football because I'm thinking
What
of.
position do you play in football?
I don't know. Oh, I would like to get better at quarterback, just so that I'm versatile.
Wait, hold on. We're
I
not talking
don't-
about European football.
No, shut up.
My
Shut
bad.
up. Shut up, Jacob. That's so funny. You're hilarious.
Thank you. I'm
No.
hilarious. Thank you. I appreciate
So
it.
I
Okay, I'm
like,
sorry,
I
continue.
enjoy playing quarterback. I'm not good at it. I want to practice more, get a little bit better. But I've been doing pretty okay as a wide receiver. I feel like. Ryan, would you contest?
Wait, are
I
you
mean,
gonna play for
would you
the
test for that?
school next year?
I would say you've gotten better.
How good is he actually, though, Ryan?
He
I'm-
his arm is very
What you
easily
mean to say?
tired.
Okay.
So he does need to get better. at
Because
that.
I'm not used to
But-
throwing. I'm not used to
Yeah,
throwing.
yeah.
So I just need to throw more. I need to get out more. I need to run more. I need to just do more. I need to exercise
needs to-
more.
The natural
Just need to
ability, I
not
would
be
say, is
inactive.
there, but at this moment, he needs to refine it and, not suck.
I agree. I
That's like my
Um,
biggest piece of advice. To not suck.
So
Yeah, your biggest piece of advice: don't suck.
yeah.
I mean, that's a good advice.
But yeah, I answer to your question, Jacob. I do want to try for school, but I don't know where I'm going because I won't be here.
Oh yeah, I forgot you
Because I am
moved
moving.
to.
But I am apparently going to figure out next week where I'm moving. So that would
Oh,
be
you don't
interesting.
even know anywhere, do you?
I don't know. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So hopefully I can
Hopefully it's at least same
make
time
the
zone.
team. And the whole summer I'm just gonna grind out with my dad.
Grind football with my dad.
Grind football with my dad and like
Oh,
working
love
out and stuff to try and
Are
get
you
to the
in
point.
conditioning, Hunter?
No, I'm dumb. So okay,
You
at
don't
this
wanna
point
work?
I want to be, but I'm not comfortable with it at all. Like, I just- it just-
my group is with John and Josh Best.
Yeah, you got
And,
lucky
like,
with that. You got
Yeah,
lucky
they
with that.
kind of like they lift more than me, but like it's not like you can't lift that. You suck.
Yeah, the thing about it is,
I said suck. What?
no, but I when I was in, what's it? So normally you start that at about like what 7th grade ish, is when you start
What are we talking
that
about?
class, like fitness and conditioning. And that
Oh,
kind of
physical
stuff.
conditioning.
Yeah.
I believe in our middle school it was offered in the middle school.
Did
yeah.
you ever do it?
I did
When
it
did you start?
in 8th grade,
I didn't.
and then I did not
I
take it
didn't
first
have
semester
that.
this year.
I didn't
took it,
have it 7th
last
grade.
semester.
I didn't even know that was
Oh
a
yeah,
thing.
because you don't know like how to properly do any lifts, do you?
I don't know how to lift. I have never lifted.
I
I want to. I have never done it
Yeah,
though,
'cause-
and I
'cause
don't
for
know
me,
anyone
like,
that can help
I
me do
was-
it. I think my
Everyone
dad
does.
is gonna probably help me with that.
Just walks to your dad. You dead. How do I?
No,
lift?
my dad is no. I'd rather have my dad be my gym homie. My dad is
Yeah.
sick.
Never met your dad. Cannot talk.
What?
I said I've never met your dad. Cannot talk about him being a homie.
Yeah, he is a homie.
My dad's a homie. Okay, I'm sorry.
which I'm proud of. And I'm pretty sure, Ryan, you have a close relationship with your dad too, right?
Yeah, I do know how to lift, and I have lift, especially when I was getting ready for baseball season last year. Went to the gym a lot with my dad.
Yeah,
Did
So
you?
and weight training's fun. It's way more fun than
The
conditioning.
thing about
You
it is,
feel
Honestly.
right now, my dad is just so busy with work all the time, so he never has time to like go take me out.
Love
And
me.
I don't really remember to remind him about it,
Ah,
either.
I need my
And
diamonds.
and whenever he does have free time, if I maybe reminded him a little bit more, maybe I could.
If you would actually tell your dad.
If I would
what
well,
you
and
actually,
do.
then
I need
you
some
can
sugar.
start going to gyms on base once you turn 16 by yourself.
Ooh, but when is
yeah.
your birthday, Hunter? On
It is
agenda.
in May, and I will be turning
And
15 years old.
you're gonna leave like in
I'm gonna leave in June,
June.
so.
It doesn't help you much.
Well, no,
It's like a
there's
month.
other gyms and other
No,
bases.
no,
There's
just
other gyms in other places of the
Yeah,
world.
yeah,
Jacob.
yeah. Yes, I know, but I was just thinking about like here. Well,
Yeah,
you're
any
still
rules here might not be the same in other places, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I think it's generally similar. 16
Yeah,
is
it's
normally the
probably about
base for
6, 'cause that
people
way we can-
going by yourself to the gym.
Yeah. It's the age of a
But yeah,
responsible
hopefully
young adult.
I can get comfortable enough with the gym in like my own setting where I can just go and do whatever I need to. Because right now, going by myself just feels awkward, and I just feel
I mean,
uncomfortable.
I feel that. Like for me, if I just went by myself, I feel like it'd be kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Like,
I don't know.
what the heck, bro?
But
Skeletons.
okay. But yeah, I did want to say real quick, and I might bring it up at the end too, just as a reminder. But Ryan and I do want to have kind of this event, a football event. And I just want to say for the people that are close friends, personal friends of Ryan and I especially, and who do live in the area of which we are stationed from, you can contact me and whatever you should be able to. If you can't, make sure to comment and let me know, and then I'll try and get in touch. But if you are near our area and you are interested in going to this football event that we want to host, where we got just a couple of homies coming together playing some football for fun. No real try hard stuff, just people having fun, people playing football. But yeah, if you are interested in that, make sure to contact me and let me know. I do have a list of some people. We do hope to start it within the next week, maybe this coming Monday or Tuesday, depending on when I publish this podcast. Hopefully, I will on the Sunday. But
just realized
but
I
yeah,
don't count.
that is what I wanted to say because it seems like it's a thing that a lot of people enjoy doing. Is just playing football for fun. But normally you don't have enough people. So it's nice
That's
to get
true.
out, especially since the weather's starting to get better around here.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully it'll stay that way. So yeah, hopefully we
Blair.
get some people out here, get some people rolling, get some people to run around in circles and catch balls and play the game. So yeah, that's fun. But yeah, that is all for my kind of required type.
I'm
Yeah.
sad. I don't know how to count.
You don't know how to count?
Yeah, I made my nether portal too small.
Yes, I would love to.
You would love to what, Ryan?
I would love to.
Sorry, I yawned.
Oh, you just completely cut out for us. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It
I
was
know,
kinda
because I muted
fun.
my mic and I didn't want to be loud.
Oh, okay.
I would love to get a bunch of people together and to do that. I know me and you have been doing it, and with occasional other people, but
It'd
do
be
like a
nice to have a
bigger-
large group, a steady kind of more official but still kind of relaxed situation. So yeah, look forward to that. If you are able to do something like that, make sure to contact
Yeah,
me.
because football isn't like basketball. You can just have like just a game. You can just be like, "Yo, ball, play some basketball, bro."
Yeah, you can just
Just
head
with anyone
outside.
who's just
Yeah,
there.
because
Yeah.
it's a lot easier. It's a lot more fun the more people you have. And the thing about it is, unlike a lot of other games, the more people, the better. For this, especially.
yeah,
Especially if it's
yeah,
people that you
definitely.
know. And because it just makes it full, it makes it feel more official, and official football is fun football. So, yeah.
Okay. I'm about to just throw out a topic on if you don't mind. Thoughts on the XFL? Or the X. I don't
Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
You
I
have
you shouldn't have brought
sparked
this up.
something in me. Okay, boys.
Well,
Okay,
kinda
let's
from curious.
let's do this.
Okay.
Okay,
All right, Hunter. Thoughts on the
XFL has
XFL.
been so entertaining.
Oh,
I
okay, so
love
positive?
watching
Oh, I thought this
football.
might be
I
negative.
love watching
Alright.
football.
Yeah, okay, you love watching football. Got you.
I did not watch as much NFL as I wanted to.
Okay.
This upcoming season, I'm gonna watch so much. I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
watch.
just every
Saturdays
football
and
game.
Sundays are going to be literally reserved for college football, watching Georgia play on Saturday, and then the Sunday is going to be watching the Falcons play,
Oh, you're a
back to
Falcons
back. I'm a Falcons fan.
I'm a.
But
Unfortunately.
this, I'm so
Yeah, could be
shut up.
worse. Could be a
Well,
Cowboy fan.
unfortunately
Could be
for
like my
me,
dad.
because we kind of like did bad, but then we did good, then we did bad. I don't.
Could
Listen,
be the Cowboys.
yeah, I could be a Cowboys fan. You're right.
You could be my dad.
Yeah, you could.
Speaking
you
of
could literally
Cowboys,
like the worst.
I have felt like a Cowboys fan up until last weekend with the XFL. So
Why did you feel
when the
like a
first
Cowboys
I
fan?
started following the XFL like, oops, sorry,
Okay.
a couple of months. I think a couple of months before it came out.
Okay, so you knew about it beforehand. Okay.
Yeah, I knew about it before the season started, and I was excited because I was sad that all the seasons had ended, and I was like, oh, I want to watch
you
more
just wanted
football.
more football.
And then
Okay.
XFL came up, and it's like
And you're
boom,
like,
boom,
bro,
boom,
literally
more football,
Okay, so
official
this is literally
football,
Hunter's dream.
and it has these cool new rules that are really cool, and I
They're
like
not
them.
even that different, and they're not that
Okay.
cool. I don't know.
Okay, Ryan, I don't know why you're dissing on the XFL, man. I don't
Calm
understand
down.
why you don't
Calm
like
down.
it.
Hunter,
It is
chill.
so fun.
Calm down. Calm down, Hunter.
Okay.
Hunter, how do you know it's
Sorry.
fun? What? You've never played what?
I watched it, and it's so fun to watch. I presume
Oh,
that it's fun to play.
watch. Okay, you said it's fun.
There's not that many different rules, but the rules that they
Yeah,
do
the
have that are
rules are
different
minor.
are cool. Yeah. So as soon as the thing they announced it, they had 8 teams. They have 8 teams now.
Okay.
I think they have L.A., Washington D.C.,
I know they have a St. Louis team.
New York, St.
St.
Louis,
Louis,
Seattle, Tampa Bay, Dallas, Houston, and there's one more. Oh, what's the last one? I think it's. Ooh. If I can't remember, I don't really care. Yeah, I'm just not gonna care. It might be
Okay,
West.
continue.
Yeah, I don't know.
Continue. That's
Anyway.
not that important.
But yeah, so I picked the one that was closest to my home, which is Georgia.
Yes.
So I picked Tampa Bay because Tampa Bay is in the South. It's the only team that's actually in the Southeast. And I like to support teams that are in that Southeast area because I'm from the area. So I support. So I picked before the season started. I picked the Tampa Bay Vipers.
Okay, so you were
The
like,
first-
I'm a Tampa fan. All right.
Yeah.
Continue.
So I was the Tampa fan. I was a Vipers fan. The first weekend, the season opener,
Yeah.
Tampa lost 27-3.
And now you're no longer a Tampa
They
fan.
scored 3. No. I stuck with
Oh,
them.
okay.
They lost the first 3 games of the season.
First 3 games. Okay,
Yep.
That's
They lost
Not a lot
first
of
3
backcourt.
games. And I
that
was
seems
so
like-
depressed every single weekend because of it.
Hunter's like, bro, my team lost the game.
Yes,
Alright,
exactly.
continue. Okay, continue.
There has been so
What
much
happened next?
conflict with the players and everything around that. It's just been insane. But
What happened next?
this last weekend,
Yeah.
last Sunday,
Last Sunday,
they won.
they won. Hunter, your team
Yes,
finally
and
won.
And guess what? They
What?
won 25-0. They beat the number 3 team in the league 25-0, and they were the last team. So, and they were projected
And
to
rightfully
lose.
so.
Okay, yeah, because they sucked the first 3 weeks. They really did. But then they
Their
came
offense
back.
couldn't turn up a point.
Their offense was just so bad. They kept getting to the red zone, and they could never score anything.
Okay.
But
now, what
that
about
week
now?
they did amazing. They finished their drives.
How many weeks ago is
The
that?
defense was insane. The defense played so good, and our defense is so strong. We have the number 1 defense in the XFL right now. We have the number 1 defense.
How many
It's
weeks
just
ago?
our offense is struggling so much. So I'm just so excited that we're starting to do good again. The next game is
Hunter.
tomorrow. I'm gonna watch
Oh,
that
okay.
game,
So
and it's gonna.
was that
and
last
I think we're
week?
playing the. I think we're playing the worst team on the West Coast. Maybe,
So that's
which is
second
is
to
LA.
last team.
No,
When
it's
you
the
get to
second to last. It's the second to worst team on the West Coast.
Okay, so you're playing one up from you. Okay. One of you guys won, was that last week or like
Last
how many
week,
weeks
yep.
ago was that? Okay,
Mhm.
so there's no.
And the thing about it is, I've gotten my dad and my brother into it too. So mainly my dad. So my dad is a hardcore Vipers fan now, and he knows the players' names like I do now. I'm able to like. He knows the quarterbacks' names because for the longest time there's a controversy between the two main quarterbacks. The first game that they played, they had Aaron Murray, who was a Georgia quarterback graduate. He did amazing at UGA, which is University of Georgia.
Yeah,
which is the college team that I pull for. He did amazing at that team. He broke records.
Okay.
And then he hit professional football
Now he just
and did like very bad.
There's a lot of quarterbacks that do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's
I was
breaking
disappointed.
points in
I mean,
general.
arguably Jameis Winston, somewhat RG3, like those guys didn't do that great.
Mm-hmm. Especially
Tim
Tebow.
Johnny Manziel,
Tim Tebow, bro.
Tim Tebow didn't do very good.
Tim Tebow, ooh.
A lot of these guys just kind of like got to the league and then just, like
they flopped.
They flopped, yeah.
So Aaron Murray was one of those people, and he played the first game. He played the opening game that we lost, like the worst score to.
Yeah.
And then what else happened? So Aaron Murray. So thinking about it is, so there was Aaron Murray, and then there was another guy. His name was Quentin Flowers. He is a quarterback / running back, but he was the favorite. He has been for the past couple weeks the favorite player on the Vipers.
Okay.
And so second week, Aaron Murray injures his foot, so he can't play. And the starting quarterback is this guy named Taylor Cornelius, who has actually been pretty good. He did pretty good last week, but he did not do pretty good in the second and third games. And Flowers was there. So the second and third games, Flowers was there, and whenever Flowers would get on the field, he would make extremely good drives. He would get downfield, he would make yardage, he would do great. But for some reason, they didn't put him out as much as they should have, and they kept Cornelius in for some reason. And Cornelius really wasn't doing so hot first two and three games. So on the third game, they did better. They put Flowers out there a little bit more, but they still kept Cornelius as the starting quarterback, and that angered Flowers a lot because they weren't letting Flowers get the play time that they needed, and all the fans wanted it, and they didn't do anything about it. So Flowers took a leave of absence for week 4, which is last week, and that's the week that we won. Mm-hmm. So I think people are less upset because Cornelius stepped it up. He tapped into his athletic ability, played a little bit better, played a little bit more like Flowers. Because Flowers, what he would do, because what Flowers would do was if he was pressured, he'd run to get a first down. What Cornelius has started to do is be like, oh, I can run too. So he started to run plays. He started to play.
Look, bro, I'm just a good swimmer.
I've got legs too. Look at me.
Please don't.
So he started to play better. And honestly, I have a lot of hope for this team because Flowers is actually supposed to be back this week. And the good thing about it is if they have that two quarterback strategy, they have one quarterback they throw out there, he gets some good plays off of, they get maybe score a couple times, then you put the other quarterback out there, completely different play style. Then that defense doesn't know how to adapt to that, and it's going to take them a little bit longer to get to that adaptation. And then as soon as they do, swap to the other quarterback. You go back and forth to throw off that defense, and I think that's an amazing attribute that we have, but we're not utilizing it. So I just hope for that this week we can kind of tap into that the variety. Because I love XFL. It's so entertaining, and I love watching football. So even if the Vipers aren't playing, I can watch another XFL game and still be just as entertained.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of sorry for opening that can of worms.
Yeah, I'm done with that. I'm sorry. I know that I went on a rant, but I'm just very enthusiastic about that.
Very rant?
I feel like I'm probably one of the very few people that are so enthusiastic about and very in the new league.
Where did the internet go?
And the thing about it is they hope to continue playing. So I think next year they plan to have another season. So hopefully we can get some more seasons in there. No, the season's not over.
Yeah, because
I haven't seen anything about him.
Yeah, because I remember my dad saying that a couple of years ago or something, the XFL thing, but then,
the XFL season, it kind of just it had one season. It had a big following, but they didn't have enough money to support it. But now they come back. They have a bunch of sponsors.
Because my dad's like the dude who's in charge of it has been like working for like years to like make sure it was actually like good.
They got it down now. It's good now.
Okay,
Who
so what do you
knows?
think XFL versus NFL, like what do you think about just the whole
It will never
having
amount to
two
XFL or
major
NFL
Yeah,
level.
leagues?
NFL is so
Yeah.
big that I
NFL
don't think there's
is
any
so
way
big.
that
There is no
XFL could ever
was.
get big enough.
Yes. Okay, so you're thinking it's just
If
another.
anything, if XFL gets that big of a following, if anything, NFL is probably just going to absorb them. I mean, if they're really
No.
that big, but they have some of the same locations, so yeah, I
Yeah,
doubt
do
it.
they play in the same stadiums? How does that?
No, no, no.
Okay.
They have their own little. They'll
They have
use
their
it
own
like it's
stadiums.
kind of like a No, they don't have their own. Lord, that's like their second season. The first season flop, they wouldn't give them their own stadium. They what they're probably using is like they'll take
High
like
school
other
football
like
fields.
stadiums from other like previous things, and then they just like repurpose them for XFL.
I was kind of.
Kind of like how like some
Yeah, yeah.
arenas will go from like hockey to
Oh
basketball.
yeah, the one in St. Louis is a hockey, and then I think it's a
Yeah,
baseball ring or something. I say baseball ring.
exactly.
It's a
So-
hockey ring and then baseball. I know terms, guys. I love sport ball. I was kind of curious because
No, I endorse it. I think that if you are craving some football, I'd look up some XFL games, figure out which channel they're playing on, and watch them because they're very entertaining. Even though they're not NFL, they're still entertaining.
All right. Anything else anybody has to add to that before we move on? I think Hunter said way too much.
I think I've said. Yeah, I did say too much.
All right.
Thank you for bringing it up though. It was very fun to talk about it.
Yeah, no problem. I get the energy from talking. You're
Yes.
you're passionate about it.
Very passionate about it.
Very passionate.
We all do things in the heart of passion, Jimbo.
Jimbo. Okay.
Uh,
What do you got in the bag of tricks, Hunter?
Okay, let me
Shoot, that is
check
not what I was
real
supposed to go.
quick.
Currently expanding at the house.
Where did I put it?
I don't know.
Oh, here we go. Found it. Okay. We had some a little bit of some requests from a variety of people. Some people were saying
Hunter's
a
mom
bunch of
and dad.
different things. No, not my parents. I wanted to ask everyone's view on. Okay, wait, no. There's so much on this list. Okay.
One time.
I wanted to ask, what do you guys think are some overrated musical artists?
Overrated
People that you think have too big of a following and they're very mediocre, or not good at all.
Most
Drake.
Drake.
Drake-
I knew Ryan was gonna say Drake.
yeah. I mean,
I agree.
think-
I feel
think
like Drake
has,
is overrated. I think Drake can
Yeah, I mean,
produce
he's
some
overrated,
good
but
music.
yeah, I feel like he can make some good, but
Because
overall,
he makes
not worth
he
it.
makes some songs that will like bop for like a week, and then they're literal trash.
Poop.
Well,
yeah.
yeah, you listen to
Like,
them so
they're
much
just-
that they just get so boring.
Not even. They just
I
get
feel
so
like that's just
overplayed.
a lot of songs,
They are so overplayed.
especially
you're right.
nowadays. There's just so many ways to just listen to music. Sometimes it's just wow, I listen to this song, like weeks, and then you're
That's
like,
what I do
stop,
sometimes.
turn it
is-
off,
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
listen
I
to
mean,
it
I
at some
feel
point,
that.
and I one day I listen to it and I'm like,
and you're
how
like,
did I
this is
how did I
horrible. Why did
listen
I
to
listen?
this over
Yeah.
and over?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had songs that were like that before. Lots of songs actually. Because I've been kind of trying not to do that, trying to get like a
Yeah, I feel
select like a series of songs that I like, and then playing them like top to bottom so that they're not going back to back to back. So I'm
Yeah.
able to enjoy them.
See, that's the thing I like about having Spotify and not having premium is that way I can't skip my songs I don't like, so that way I can listen to all this on my playlist without like skipping
Okay,
to
well,
the
that's
ones
just
that
a
I'm
way
enjoying in the
of that's just a way of accepting the fact that you're poor.
I mean, no, because I have other ways of listening.
You can, with premium, you can also just put it on shuffle too. You don't need to
Yes,
not
but
pay money.
I can just skip through all my stuff, which is the whole point of not having premium for me. Is I can just go, oh, I can no longer skip. I can hear you typing.
Yeah, I can.
I'm trying.
Are you gonna bully me?
I'm trying to type
I thought-
super
I thought-
quietly.
I thought you were Hunter. I thought
Oh,
we
that's
were just
not
gonna
me,
Put
no.
something in the Discord and he's just gonna pull you porn.
No, but
He does that a lot.
I agree that Drake is pretty overrated.
Yeah, Drake is overrated. I think most like rappers are not
I never understood.
not very good. Womp, chomp, chomp. Thank you for that.
For those of you who cannot see or hear anything because he didn't do anything but audio, Ryan just typed in the group chat "wimp womp chomp chomp chomp,"
chomp, chomp.
and the meaning
Just the way I read it.
is up
It's
to
kinda
the
funny,
listener, I'd say.
It means Ryan's getting some munchies. Good.
What's
No.
that one guy? Tupac. I never understood the hype for Tupac.
I mean, that's older music though. I mean,
Yeah, I feel like most like Lil Uzi and
A lot of people that like
other
Tupac.
Lils we
I think
got.
Uzi drops hard.
Uzi has occasion. I think Uzi is. I don't know, because
But
sometimes he'll.
personally, I just like to listen to music where I can actually listen to the words.
Yeah, I do
that's just
too. I like the
but
words.
He's not a
I like-
mumble rapper though.
I know, but like
I
he's
don't
not
know.
good at singing with his voice. His
Yeah.
voice isn't a good
No.
singing voice. He gets some really good beats, but he just has bad. Sometimes he
Honestly,
just doesn't know how to sing.
Sometimes
He
listen
just
to
dropped that
songs and
Eternal a Take, and that
I
has some
thought
pretty
that was-
pretty fire beats.
I haven't
heard
checked
it's
it out
pretty
yet. I
bad.
do want to check it out, but I have
I've
not.
not
looked
listened-
at
I'll
it
listen
yet.
to it
I've seen a
after
line about it.
I can't
I've heard
really
my
tell
Tigers
what people
was
are thinking. I can't remember if they're like if they really like it or not. But
I was seeing
like
a lot
all
of
that.
positive stuff on like Snapchat. And
I've
Twitter and
seen nothing positive. I don't know where you guys are looking, bro.
stuff.
I'm out here like
Jacob, you
You're
just have the
stupid.
wrong friends.
I'm sorry.
I guess.
I gotta say this. I looked up Lil Uzi Vert, and one of the artists that came up is Lil Used, and that's it.
see that's the thing. It's like,
Lil
come on,
Used.
what are you doing? What like who is this guy? Come. Turns out he actually listened to our podcast. He's
Have you
bullies
guys
us.
listened to any of the new
These guys
like?
are
I know Jacob, you're not really that big into rap.
I mean,
So-
yeah. I like,
but I was
older
maybe
stuff.
maybe
Like older.
Ryan knows about this. Like Jack, have you guys listened to Jack Boys at all?
No.
It's like
Never
it's
heard
kind
of
of like I don't even understand it. I think it's like a music group that Travis Scott made. It's like a group of random rappers that are good,
That
including
sounds
Travis Scott.
horrible.
No,
I'm not
no,
gonna
it's
lie.
not. They have a couple songs
Just
that
the
are good.
idea. I don't know.
A rap
Ju-
group,
just the
a
idea
rap
that-
like a group of rappers that make
Yeah,
songs together.
No, because I'm getting like
Migos,
really-
Migos.
No, because listen.
Yeah,
listen,
the
Hunter, what I'm
Migos.
getting,
Yeah,
I'm getting
Migos
like
are good.
really bad like boy band vibes, but like 100 times worse from that. That's what I'm getting.
Well, they don't have like everyone in the same song. They have like varied
okay,
people on
okay.
different songs.
Oh, so it's just like way
Yeah.
for them to interact. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just a
That
central
makes more
platform
sense.
for all of them to kind of make certain songs with certain
Yeah,
people.
yeah, okay.
It sounds
That
good.
makes
Yeah,
more
they're not like
sense. I
there's
was
not like
thinking, like-
7 people singing one like 2-minute song.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking like really bad, big time rush flashbacks from my youth. Back
Big
whenever I was
Time
like
Rush?
6.
Oh, dude.
Bro, whatever.
I
that was
hated
his
that
name.
show. I hated that
Dude.
show. I despised it. I thought it was a show for girls, and I was not a girl.
I mean, not even that I watched it that much, but just I knew what it was.
It came on like
you
I'd
know?
watch iCarly because I loved iCarly, and then once iCarly went off, like Big Time Rush would come on, and I'm like,
Ooh.
oh,
Desert
okay,
Temple.
come on.
I
just get
have
really
no
upset.
food. I am not sad. I was to eat my potato.
Oh, you're starving.
No, I've just been sprinting.
Oh.
Oh, I
I
see a
think
beehive.
that
How do you
another
harvest
really
beehives?
overrated artist for me personally is Nirvana. I think I don't listen to any of their songs, but I feel like they have such a large fan base for something that
Who's?
like the
I
few
did
songs.
not. You cut out for me.
Oh,
Me as well.
Nirvana.
What is?
I like Nirvana.
I haven't. Okay, like I
Oh.
said, I probably don't have a place
Yeah.
to talk. I haven't tried to.
never
I haven't.
listened-
I haven't
yeah,
tried
I've
to
listened to like
listen-
a few.
Yeah, I just listen
Well,
to like.
it's not really
popular
your
ones.
particularly cup of tea when it comes to music genres.
You're
Either.
right. It definitely is. But I do have I have a varied taste.
Yeah, I think of
Yeah, you have a big taste, but let's be honest, it's mostly made up of rap.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what mood I'm in because I shuffle moods very fast.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm in the mood for some country stuff. Sometimes I'm in the mood for some
See, I
hard
feel like
metal.
country gets a lot of hate, and like,
Yeah, country can
and
bop,
for,
bro.
For some stuff,
I like
I can
country.
understand.
I
Like,
can
like
enjoy
some
country,
songs, I
dude.
can just listen to it.
For
I'm
a
like,
while,
okay.
I didn't. I
can-
opposed it at all, and then I'm like, I opened
No.
myself up. I opened my heart to country, and I've
Like
been
sometimes if
enveloped.
I'm listening, I'm like, okay, this is just bad. Okay, like some of the stuff, like especially like older country songs, because like up till a few years ago, I basically only listened to country in the car because like that's what my parents listened to.
That's
Mhm.
basically how I've kind of developed my own music taste.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for the fact that I had influence from other friends and stuff, mine would be strictly country because that's all my parents listen to.
I mean, my mom like listens to some pop, but not like, not
I
like
remember
I
the
don't
way I
know.
developed my taste.
Oh, a golden
Well,
apple and a saddle. That's
my
good.
my interest in rap is like a totally different story. But originally, I inherited like my dad's iPod Touch that he had
Oh,
like when he was
dude.
deployed in Afghanistan. He came back and he gave me that, and he got a phone. And I remember
What?
because I had access to all the iTunes songs, and my dad had bought
Oh
so
yeah.
many songs. So I
I mean,
just
yeah, he was in
scroll through and
Afghanistan. He
just
didn't have anything
click on
better to
random
do.
ones that sounded good and ones that
Oh,
I
I know
could
how you.
recognize from like the radio. And I put those all into like a playlist, and I was just listening to like a bunch of random like really happy songs, like 80s stuff. I remember, I really like what's that song? Uh, oh, I, the middle, the middle.
Never heard of it. Not gonna lie.
No, you've heard of it.
Well,
Like you
not
probably haven't
by
heard of
name.
the name, but like
Yeah.
once you hear it, like we'll listen to it later. But like
Okay.
once you hear it, you'll know it.
Yeah, just put it in the chat. So just
Yeah,
go
later
through
I'll
for
find it.
someone.
I'll put it in
Yeah.
there. But the middle is a good song.
Dude, I'm
And I
scared.
found
have
that
two
just
hearts.
randomly, and I was like,
Okay,
oh,
I'm sorry. Continue.
this is cool.
Continue.
Same thing with I was into Avicii. I went through like an Avicii phase. You guys know that guy, right? Avicii. Is that how you
I
say it?
don't.
It might be
I don't.
Avicii.
I don't think I've. Yeah, I've always called it Avicii, but
Maybe I'm saying
You're
it
just
wrong though.
Hunter literally
He
being
overdosed, I think, on drugs and died.
he didn't know. I think he died of like a heart attack. Let me look it
Oh,
up.
was it?
dumb. Is
He
that
died in like a
the
hotel room. I
Right, you
remember.
said?
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
remember
right.
the
I saw it.
cause. Yeah, that is it.
Oh
The
yeah,
middle.
I didn't open my phone.
Did he overdose?
committed suicide.
Oh,
That is. I mean, I guess it could be by overdose.
That's
I guess you
terrible.
could be right.
There were self-inflicted injuries with a broken wine bottle.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, that is not good.
he had such a large following though, and he still does. His song,
Yeah.
what's it called? "Wake Me Up." It has like 1 billion plays on Spotify.
Okay. Okay, I did not know
So
that's how you
wake
pronounce
me
the dude's
up
name.
when
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
all
okay.
over.
I know. I didn't know that's how you pronounce his.
Thank
My
you
bad.
for that.
I
Because
appreciate
I
it.
was like
Yeah.
6, when I last like really listened to his music. So I was like,
Yeah.
I do not know how
I
to say
remember,
anything.
dude. I don't know why. For some reason, when I was a kid and I'd go hunting with my dad, I
Yeah.
would sit there in the tree stand and listen to music.
True story. My first hunting, like one of like 5. My
Mhm.
first hunting
You've only
experience,
went
I
hunting
shot a
5
deer,
times.
something like that. Yeah. Because
What?
lately I just don't want to wake up at 3 a.m.
Dude, I'll wake up at 2 a.m. to go hunting.
I
love hunting.
I do not like waking up in the cold and having to put on 40 layers of clothes.
Oh, I'll
Do
do
not
that.
So
appreciate
I'm
that.
currently listening to the middle, and you're
I-
right, Hunter. I could never remember. I could never think of the song based off of its name, but this is a good song.
Yeah,
And then, but Hunter.
you for some reason like no one ever knows it, but and when they listen to it, they know it. So
So my first time out hunting, I actually shot a deer. First time.
you are the worst human.
Dude, it was,
You know,
it was a doe.
we have a name for people like you.
I think my doe is actually
have
on my
a name.
wall. Not gonna lie, I think it's actually on the.
You got it
of
mounted.
my
You got a
house.
doe mounted.
Yeah, because it was my first deer, bro.
What? I don't care if it's
Are
your
you gonna make
first deer. It's a
Oh,
doe.
it's my first. Shut up.
What are you gonna look at? The
My dad
nose?
has a
Care if it's your
bear
first
mounted
deer
on
is
the
a
wall.
doe.
My dad went bear hunting.
Oh,
whenever
did he
was
mount
young.
it?
Yeah, that's mounted on the wall. Apparently, we
sick.
have its real claws somewhere in the basement, in like a bag.
That's sick.
Because like on the mount, it's
My-
like fake.
My uncle just recently went bear hunting.
I don't know if
in
that
Georgia.
was at. Okay, I'm
Cool.
sorry. I almost fell down a ravine with two hearts. Kind of scared.
I have not been
I
hunting
moved
too
it.
much. I have been hunting before. The very first time I went was I
I need to eat
went
raw flesh so I can not
dove
die.
hunting in the early mornings of the Texas. You know, I don't know what you would call it because it's the climate, the Texas desert. And
Yeah,
unfortunately,
like
the rocky.
we didn't mount any of them because it's not like a duck that you can mount and stuff.
Yeah, you
Or-
don't
but
mount those or
but we did eat them the
anything.
Texas
This horse is
style.
fast.
Yep,
Dude,
yep, yep.
dove. I've had
My dad used to go
pheasants.
dove hunting. I want to go bird hunting. I have yet to. I want to.
Yeah.
But I unfortunately, when I did it, I was younger, so we only had 12 gauge shotguns.
Yeah.
So my little self was not about to shoot that and fall over.
Yeah.
When my first deer was it was like a little, it was like a Bambi. He didn't have like stubs. It wasn't stubs. But
A
it was like
spike?
really, yeah, it was kind of spikes, but like it was big enough to the point where it was like visible. Like you could tell that it was you could tell that it was a
Alright,
buck.
what is this? Is this my lake?
And
Of course. Oh my.
yeah, so
Continue.
I think it was back in it was in January. I shot a doe, and I killed it, and I got a doe, and we have lots of
Dude,
meat. We still have
I
meat
don't
from
know. Yeah,
I
I don't
ate
know.
that deer, I believe.
Yes, you
Yeah,
did.
I do
You
not
came
know
over and
how
you had
much,
some of the deer.
Yeah,
I
how do you guys
forgot
eat your meat? How do you guys eat venison? I love venison tacos personally. And
I've never.
burgers.
My family does not eat as much
I will
venison.
eat it any way that you prepare it. I
Let me
love
tell
jerky
you-
I've
though.
had-
I
I've
love
had-
venison jerky.
Venison jerky and burgers are very good.
Oh, burgers,
I haven't had a lot. Like whenever we get
'Cause-
like venison steaks, we would just like sear them up with like peppers and onions.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that sounds
Oh,
good.
that sounds good.
But I've had this in
Yeah.
like Hunter's deer sausage, and I've tried
Dude,
deer
deer sausage. Oh,
deer jerky.
You're jerking a
So-
deer, right?
I have some.
Shut up.
I thought we were out, but I walked downstairs and on the counter there's some dirt jerky just sitting there, and I'm like,
Some dirt.
where was this? Where was
I love
this?
Hunter was like, I was sad. I
Have you
thought
been
it was
hiding
good.
my gear from me? Yeah, but no, I get it
This is
processed.
my
Well,
deer.
we have been getting it processed at random places. My dad's been trying to figure out the best place because he doesn't know he can't process it here because he doesn't own the
Yeah.
stuff, and he's not gonna buy it to lug it across the nation when we move.
Yeah.
But
Perks
so
of
we've just been
having
going to
a
processors,
stable home.
and and this recently we went to an Amish place.
Hmm.
Uh,
How
yeah,
did that go?
out in the middle
very
of
curious.
literally nowhere. It was
Yeah.
odd, to say the least. It was odd.
Was the meat good?
No, the meat was great. But it was
I mean,
just,
I guess they know what they're doing.
yeah, they do. They really do.
I mean, that seems very mean, but like, I mean, that's kind of like,
No, you're right. You're
They're
right.
alive.
No, because
yeah.
when we were driving down like this dirt road, we saw like 3 dudes with wagons. So yeah, it was kind of fun. It was
Yeah.
kind of fun.
That sounds pretty epic.
But,
Well,
yeah,
time
it
to
was
go
nice.
fishing. I feel like this is the new thing to a podcast. Is just sit here. Oh no, I need to make my chicken.
But yeah, so in the wall in my my man cave is it's not mine, but it's the family man cave.
The family man.
Which is
It's like a
weird
regular
because man
sauna.
caves are usually like in like the
So you mean
basement or at least the ground floor, and
Yeah.
yours is in your second floor.
Yeah,
That is kind of weird because normally it's like a cave, you know, it's kind of like in the bottom.
I mean, if you close the doors, it kind of is like a cave. No one ever comes in there because it stinks like poop.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, we do have 2 big deer that my dad got. There's a big one that my dad shot when he was a kid that he got mounted and he put it in there, and he has another one that's even bigger
So
that
you guys,
he shot in Kansas.
so do you guys lug that across country? Your mounts?
No, cause I think we put it in storage when we moved
Ah,
to.
okay.
We put it in storage when we moved to Germany.
No, well, yeah. I would hope you guys will not take that over.
Yeah,
Seas.
and
That would
then
suck.
we got dude, hunting and fishing in Germany is the worst. You can't
Is
do
the
it.
worst?
You have to go through like
Oh,
a
yeah, 'cause
year-long
you can't.
process to get a license.
Yeah. Perks of being an American be like.
Yeah, and
guess
I
it
went
counts.
fishing, and like my fishing experience. Yeah, my only fishing experience in Germany was like super lame, because
I thought you were about to say your only fishing experience.
no. I've been fishing all the time. I love fishing.
I love fishing, dude. Even though I
Uh,
don't know like how to tie the hook properly and stuff because I haven't gone.
You want to go out, son?
Fairly-
You
fairly
wanna go out and catch some bass?
Honestly, I mean, personally, I'm more of a trout guy because you know.
I am a trout guy
River?
too. I have never
Yeah.
caught bass.
That's it. I think I've probably caught bass, but I've only.
I think I've caught like
I only
smallmouth,
remember
like, tiny
going.
stuff.
Yeah, I only remember going like trout fishing. You ever gone to Bennett?
I did go to
Springs?
Bennett last year,
Yeah.
which is fun. I didn't catch
That
anything,
is
but it was fun.
that is a place.
I went with Dallas.
me and my family used to go up there and go camping
It's
like every
fun.
year.
Yeah, we
Now
went
we
with the
just
troop
don't-
and we played and we fished.
It's pretty epic.
I think we're supposed to go soon this year as well, which I
Yeah,
hope we
it's a
can go
national-
because
is
I
it-
want
what is
want
it? It's
to
in a
catch
national-
something.
It's not a
from that
national
place.
park. What is it?
No, it's a
It's like
fishery.
it's a special.
It's
is it
a
just
it's a
a
breeding.
reservoir?
It's breeding.
Yeah.
They
there
breed
you go.
rainbow trout. They release it
Yeah.
into the river.
Yep. So you always have fish.
hmm
Big brand.
Yeah, the thing about it is, I hate going there. I hated going there last year, just because you'd sit in the water. Because you can't use like live bait. You're not allowed to. You can only use like
nursery. Yeah.
yeah. So you can only
Well,
use
I
like
think
you can use rooster tails, which is like the main thing.
I
And so I
remember
had
using
rooster tails,
worms whenever I
and
went.
whenever
maybe
I'd
I'm
cast
just
it
stupid.
out, I'd reel it back in because it's the lure.
Yeah,
I'd reel it back
that's how
in.
you use lure. Got you.
The trout would follow it, literally get like an inch away, and then
and
just go the other direction. They would tease you. They
I'm
would
breaking,
tease
I'm
you.
breaking. I'm sad. Enough of my fisherman.
They're the
I'm
worst.
breaking. Wow, dude, I have horrible luck.
But
Probably
boys,
'cause I
it
have
is
no-
already like an hour.
I think we can go a little bit longer, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like we're doing pretty good.
Ryan, is that cool with you?
Ryan, are you good?
I've been pretty quiet. This
Yeah.
But-
I mean, Hunter had like a
Talk
20
more.
minute long.
Well, it's not my. Okay, listen. I like to talk. Okay.
No, just that 20-minute period of you.
The
just talking
XFL
about the
thing.
XFL.
Okay, you got
Yeah,
me fired.
that was that was like just 20 minutes of straight Hunter.
I don't know how we got to hunting and fishing, because we were talking about underrated
Um,
artists.
I don't know. We said something about mounting. You said something about your man cave, and mount,
No, it
dad
was
hunting
fun.
bears or something.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Have to watch it back, boys.
What is your guys' favorite artist
Favorite
in
artist?
music? In music,
hmm.
not like painting.
Oh,
I'm
Picasso.
personally a big fan of Van Gogh.
Hold on, let me
I know what yours
so
is,
actually,
Hunter.
let me find mine
It's not very hard.
because I just got a really
not hard.
new, like a fairly new one. Yeah. Okay, I thought I just closed Discord. I was about to cry.
Okay, let's narrow this down. So let's say favorite individual artist, like just like a
Okay.
single person, and then we'll also
And
do
then
like favorite
bands?
band. Yeah.
You can go first, Hunter.
Oh,
And then
okay.
Ryan will go.
My
I'll go
favorite
last.
singular artist, as Ryan probably already knows, is
Yeah, he
Juice
already
WRLD.
said he knows. Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
Juice WRLD has been my favorite since probably about 2 years ago now. Because I remember after my first breakup, I went through like a period of sad
Oof.
depression, and
I
Juice
don't like
WRLD
this.
really helped.
The world is outloaded, and I don't like that. Well, that's pretty good, Hunter.
Yeah,
Don't
he helped me through some hard times, and I still love the stuff that he did. And I was so sad. I almost cried when I heard the news that he died. I was so sad that he passed. I was very upset. But he does have a lot of music that is like in the vault, so hopefully we'll see some of that soon.
Yeah, because I remember the same thing kind of happened to X, that he like died, but
Mhm.
then they posted some of
He
the
has
music.
so many like posthumous albums. so
Yeah.
I
Not
hope
quite.
that happens.
Back then, I was kind of an idiot. I was very confused. Like, what? I thought he died, bro. I was a little idiot.
When the music video came out for that one sad song, like after he had passed away, everyone thought he was like predicting his own death.
Dude,
When
I
it
mean,
was
that's
really
just-
like him talking about his like career and like his relationships. It was like a metaphor. It wasn't actually him predicting his death.
Well, I mean, yeah,
know.
just posthumous, or is it
Posthumous.
what's humorous? Not humor.
Yeah.
Not humorous.
Post humor.
Post-humorous release. That was kind of weird. Not going. Cause like I assume that's a fairly new. I don't know exactly how new, but like it's gotta
No,
be
it's
at
been
least.
around for a while.
I mean, it can't be like.
But
I
the
don't
thing about it is,
know
it only
time,
goes so
but-
far.
Yeah.
There's only so
I mean,
much that
obviously.
somebody did, and that I think the saddest thing is having to accept that it's done and that.
But
it's
you know
over.
what? That's part of life,
That-
dog.
It's part of life. So
And you know what? Good skill to learn is that you gotta sometimes you just gotta go. And if that involves literally your favorite artist dying, it's like, well, I mean, that's tough, but
yeah.
gotta go on, bro.
But for a favorite band, babe,
Yeah, favorite band.
I'm gonna be honest. It's very narrow.
Leonard Skinner.
Not narrow. It might be, bro. I'm not joking. It might be.
Wait,
Between
so
it's
I
it's
thought that was
between
one
Leonard
guy. I
Skinner
thought
or
it was
Metallica.
Is Leonard Skinner a band?
Leonard
I
Skinner
don't
is a
know.
band. They don't have any of their like original dudes. They're still technically together, but they have like one or two people that are from like the original because the others like all died in a plane crash.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Weird fact about
So-
plane crashes, they happen less often, but they're more fatal if they do crash, because,
It's
big
like a lot
tin
of people.
can falling out of the air.
Yeah, like a
Not much
big
can be done
can with a
about
bunch of fuel.
Yeah. I believe you're still more likely to die in a car, just because so many car crashes happen. But
Yeah.
if you do get in a plane crash, you were most
I
likely
don't
to
fear
die.
plane crashes.
Yeah.
I don't.
The odds of you dying in a plane crash is like, bruh.
Like, life is a risk, so just, like, do whatever.
Yeah, bro. What's the worst that can happen?
Uh,
You die? It's gonna happen anyway. Like,
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could play Pokemon while I'm
That's-
dying, I feel like that's a win.
in his last moments of his Pokemon.
I get like a shiny, like, as I'm falling. I'm going up in flames, I get a shiny, I'm like...
He literally doesn't falling.
Poggers!
Pogo!
I'm
Flames
sorry,
engulf
I
my
got
body.
distracted. Ryan, what about you? Unless you have more to say about your band, Hunter.
No, it's none. Okay, so I'm just gonna say Leonard Skinner from 80s, 90s area.
80s, Leonard
Now
Skinner?
they're not that good, but from that point, they were good.
Okay.
Me, my personal favorite artist, I don't really know. Because recently I've been really liking Juice World.
Poggers?
I also really like Offset and Travis Scott. Those are probably my top three.
There's some classics.
Yeah.
Didn't you used to like
Excellent.
Eminem?
Yeah, I like
Eminem's
Eminem,
older
but like
stuff is
Eminem's
better.
older, and like I've heard his songs so much that at this point, when his songs come on and I'm listening to it on like the bus or something, I'll just skip it because I'm tired of listening to it.
Yeah.
So
I feel that.
Honestly, the worst feeling.
it would
Just skipping a
comes down
song
to
you
those
suck.
three. And Juice WRLD has dropped some bangers, and Travis Scott dropped some really good songs. Offset has some really good songs, but he's also a bit older. He's kind of like that Wu-Tang era rap, like the Migos
Yeah,
and all
Offset
them.
isn't Offset like a uncle? Is he the uncle?
I mean, technically
'Cause
you could
the
be
Migos
uncle.
are all
Like, uncle has
related.
nothing with age.
They're like cousins and uncles and stuff.
Yeah,
That's why they're amigos.
So I don't know, but I think
their
I gotta
mom's
give
a
it to
giant
Travis
pumpkin
Scott.
song.
He's dropped some really good songs that I really
I
like.
agree. I love Travis Scott.
Goosebumps, The London, Highest in the Room.
Highest in the Room
You know,
hits hard.
those are all bangers, absolutely amazing songs.
And what's it called? Sicko Mode.
Yeah, Sicko Mode.
Sicko Mode.
You know.
Sicko Mode with Bobamba.
Dude, I've listened to Sicko Mode a few times because it's. Oh.
And then, hands down, my number one band, which I'm sure a lot of my other friends would know, is hands down Volbeat. I love them.
I think you've mentioned that to me.
Yeah, they drop good songs. They're metal, or they're rock.
Volbeat, you said?
Yeah, Volbeat.
I hear the typing. God, this horse is fast but cannot jump. That's kind of sad.
They're Danish.
Yes, they are.
Danish.
But they're English songs,
Joachim.
but they're.
I would hope you're not listening to Danish music. That would
What's
be...
wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Is there something wrong with Danish people?
No, but Danish music
I
is
have
like
like
listening to German.
I have a
Kinda
Swedish
whack.
song on my playlist.
We also have German songs on the playlist.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Wait,
called
what?
Or Mädchen.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. Or Matchen? I thought that was.
It's
Swedish.
Ur Mädchen. It's something, I don't know what Ur means, but Mädchen means girl, so.
Boy and girl. I don't know.
No, it's
yeah.
No.
oh
it's not
girl, oh girl. That's what it
Okay.
said.
So,
Please
yeah, those are mine.
Yeah,
How
but
about you?
That was boogie. Yeah, Jacob. What about you?
My
Bud?
favorite artist is probably NF because kind of like
What?
you, Hunter. Okay,
Who?
listen. Okay.
Hmm.
Alright, give me a
I'll
minute.
send you some songs. Yeah.
N.
Let you down.
Yeah, literally
if you
just
want to
yeah, let you
love
down.
my
If you
time
want love.
He's a white rapper.
He is white.
is most popular song, Let You Down.
I honestly, Let You Down was very overplayed, and that was kind of bad. But it was good.
Is he like? What type of style is his songs?
I mean, it's definitely rap, but it's like I'll describe
Emo rap.
Oh, I've
kind
heard
of-
this song. Yes, I've heard
Yeah,
Let
Let You Down. Yeah, you definitely heard Let You Down. It was very played on the radio. Anyway, I like
Yeah, it
his
was played a lot on the radio.
music because after I got dumped by her and she was gay. Went through the fields. As you do.
Yeah.
And like, well, now some of his not as good as I once thought because I was sad. Still pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And then band, I don't even know.
Leonard
Probably-
Skinner.
Probably Fall Out Boy or Imagine Dragons for pure
Ew!
nostalgic, because I was like,
Ew. Okay,
dude, I
Jacob.
was
I'm not gonna hate on either of those
You're
picks,
gone.
honestly.
You're
because I was
gone.
like 10.
You're gone
Shut
for
up,
the
Hunter.
podcast.
Hunter, popular
Bro, back
opinion
whenever I was
suggests that
10,
what your opinion is wrong.
I hate
listen.
popular opinion, so
This is 2 for
Joke's
3
on
against
you.
you, buddy.
Yeah.
Joke's on
two
you.
versus three.
popular
You're
opinion. I hate popular people and their opinion.
I hate popular people and their opinion. L. Yeah, but like I don't even listen to music anymore, but just pure nostalgia. It's pretty much based that. What did you say? Shut up, Hunter.
For the
That's a
listeners
sick
at
roast.
home, Ryan just typed in the
Sick
group
roast
chat,
there.
"Shut up, Hunter." So I will now
Sick
be
roast.
proceeding to stop talking.
No, don't
Okay.
stop talking. This is literally a talking
Yeah, this is-
cast.
This
Oh,
is-
sorry, I
it is
forgot.
talk. L.
Uh,
Okay. Do we want to keep going? We're kind of late, but
We are doing a
think we'll
little
just
bit.
keep
We are
going.
going into it. I enjoy
'Cause,
it.
I
I,
mean,
do
worst
kind
comes
of
to
have to
worst-
urinate though.
Okay. I mean, worst comes to worst, we could
I
just
too.
like. Yeah,
I
feel
need
like we should
more
probably
water.
stop. I feel like we should probably stop. I feel like we've gone on a pretty good amount of time. We've
Mhm.
talked some good talks, doing good. Planning
Yeah,
up some
I
wheat. Got an
definitely
enchanting table in this episode. Got some
Yeah, we did.
diamonds.
Do you
Nether
make some
portal.
progress in the Minecraft world?
I did make some fun.
That's what this podcast is just a
Progress,
cover
not
up for the Minecraft.
I think this is the purpose. I think that the true purpose is really just Jacob being
Honestly,
able to
it
play
is.
the Minecraft world.
Yeah, because I can't play it any other time.
So I guess we'll wrap things up by letting everyone know where we are on our social platforms. Ryan, do you want to plug anything?
Yeah, definitely follow me on Instagram at possibly Ryan with an
You
underscore
may or may
between
not
those
be
two.
Ryan, huh?
You know what? Who knows?
I
That's for you to
I'm-
decide if you follow me.
Oh, man, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it is. And then follow me on Twitter at Homeo Rotel.
Isn't there a 3 in there?
Not in my at.
Oh, okay. What about you, Jacob?
Yeah, the only social media platform I want to plug is the podcast. Watch the podcast.
Oh, dude, you
That's very true.
got it. You've got it.
Yeah,
Yes,
you guys gotta watch
please
the podcast on
subscribe to I'm That
YouTube.
Pigeon on
And
YouTube
listen,
to watch the podcast.
If you guys are listening to this right now, if you're hearing me talk, share it with one friend. Just one friend right now.
Go ahead.
Anyone.
Go ahead and click the share button.
Go down,
Copy
click
the
share,
link,
send it to your
and
mom,
send
your
it-
dad,
send it to your
best
mom.
friend.
Yes, send it to your mom. Please send this
Dad,
podcast
best-
to your mother.
Please do not send this to your mother. That would be bad.
What about grandma?
grandma.
Send this to your grandma on her
Send it to
slide
your
phone.
grandma Right
Send
now.
this to your grandma on her
Could
like
you even-
on her
open
Motorola.
YouTube? Is he even open YouTube? I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll find
She
out.
might not even know what it is.
What's a podcast, Shoney?
What is the Pigeon Podcast?
All right, Hunter. What about you?
Follow me on Twitter at I'm That Pigeon.
He is that pigeon.
Also, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel I'm That Pigeon, and make sure if you haven't already, watch the first episode of the Pigeon Podcast because it's just as entertaining as this one, if not more.
Yep.
Hopefully next week we will be able to have the same steady
Record time,
recording.
hopefully. Yeah.
And I appreciate everyone's contribution. And
Especially Hunter's.
yeah, I am
Very appreciate Hunter.
I'm happy we got together and did this today.
Just a bunch of homies.
Bunch of homies.
Yes, sir.
Here now that we're gonna stop the podcast, I will real quick close my can. Okay, let me just. Ow! 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 Ow!
All right, we'll see you next week.
Yep. See you guys next week.